Obviously, both these teams love to attack the glass, rebounding, so that stat, Greg, could end up being a deciding factor here tonight.
There aren't going to be any free second chances tonight. These squads need to be ready to get physical and fight for every single possession.
Now Golden State's starting five. Williamson out there with Jordan Poole. Then there's Jonathan Kuminga. Then it's Andrew Wiggins. And it's Potter in at the foul spot. There's Williamson with the three. Drops in the tray.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Poked away. And so it's Durant with it. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. Back to Kuminga. A good finish at the rack off the slick feet.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
Ball's knocked loose. Well, it was the San Antonio Spurs winning their last game against the 76ers in Philadelphia. Inside, they need this. Good.
Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
Kicks it out to Williamson for three. And another three for Golden State.
You see the game plan is working already. 4 straight makes to start this one.
And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. The Spurs have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Jordan finds Bain. Back to Jordan. Durant trying to break through. And Jordan gets it to go on the assist by Bain.
Tough to miss that man. Desmond Bain read the defense perfectly.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
Deep 2 from Williamson. And the Warriors tack on 2 more.
How about he has yet to miss? 4-4 to start.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Pass to Wright. Back to Bain. 6 to shoot. Kicks it out to Jordan. No good on the 3.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
From 12 feet out. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Good shooting can be contagious. You see the confidence running through this team right now.
All alone. And Kuminga throws it down.
Assisted.
Building up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
It ended in the bubble, but how about the Spurs playoff streak? 22 consecutive seasons, Greg, coming to an end.
Kevin, making it every year from 1998 to 2019, winning 5 titles over that span, and having the same head coach certainly helped that streak. So did having, though, a couple Hall of Fame.
Here's Wright after the made shot from Williamson. Wright trying to break free. They get the rebound. KD can't get it to go.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Poole kicks to Williamson. Lucky 7 drops in. He's perfect from the floor. 7 for 7.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
And the pass to Jordan. Yerenich. Warriors with the rebound. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
Yeah, they got into a terrific flow offensively, but a lot of that was because the defense they were facing was mediocre.
Yeah, it seemed like they got every shot they wanted. I'm sure they wish every game could be that way.
Here's Jordan after the Warriors pick up 3. Shot to stop the run. That one off the back iron and out.
I mean, he's staying aggressive, trying to regain his touch. But right now, he's hurting the team.
And they're getting points, they're getting stops, and this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
Here's Bain following the basket by Jonathan Kuminga. And stolen by Williamson. 3-on-3. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
They came in prepared, focused, and really jumped on the other team early.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I'll tell you, this was their strategy coming in. They obviously identified a weakness there inside.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game. And while it's still very early in the season, the top teams, Greg, have already started to distinguish themselves across the NBA.
Getting off to a hot start, always a good sign. But don't sleep on the teams that are still getting locked in. A lot can change in the coming months.
Jordan against Williamson. And Jordan throws it down.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee!
To the inside, Jeremic, and that one is hammered home.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Williamson in the post. He's against Jordan, and it's Williamson missing. Right, the pass to KD. Pass to Jordan. He can't hit that time. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. Their last encounter was in San Francisco.
Yeah, they cruised to a win in these teams' last encounter, and their field goal percentage was off the charts. The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now here's Jordan. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the 76ers in Philadelphia.
Yeah, and I look at his total effect on the scoring, both as a passer and a shooter. Incredibly productive.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And it's right with the ball for San Antonio. Jordan outside. The 3. Offensive rebound. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Clearly a foul.
In a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of Spurs trail by 15. So with Durant sitting on the bench. Here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. They've got Jordan. He's out there with Desmond Bain. And it's Erickson in at the 3. Jeremic lays it up and banks it in. 8 points for him.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
To the paint. And there's Williamson on the assist by Wiggins.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused and they've executed.
That was the 2K drive, as that move deserved another look.
And that finish sums up the whole game. They have a big lead due to execution on drives just like that.
Looking at the last game for San Antonio, it was a win against the 76ers. And Poole gets it to go.
Looking to make plays for others. We've seen this from him all night.
There's been an emphasis on ball movement, and he's been a major catalyst.
Yeремich. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan. Jordan's got 3 assists now in this one.
Almost an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender can't give up that much of a height advantage and expect to contest it. And let's see, guys, if that triggers another little explosion from him after hitting 3 triples in that first quarter.
A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Passes to Erickson. Back to Jordan. And a wide open look for Payne. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
When you need to get 3 points right back, Desmond's the man you want on the job.
And Kuminga throws it down.
Of the 2 offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
They've had better patience, better shot selection so far, but we still have a long way to go.
Tipped away and stolen by Williamson. Poole with no one around. And another 3 for Golden State.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Spurs trail by 21. Erickson outside. Poole against Jordan. Here's Payne. Another one falls for San Antonio.
Yeah, they've gotten into a nice flow this quarter.
Williamson finds Wiggins. Here's Kuminga. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
An unselfish wing who continues to evolve as a playmaker. Wiggins shows he's more than just a scorer.
For San Antonio, they've gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting. Dixon. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. 5 points in the game.
Challenging the defense at the rim, something he does very well. Excellent tip in.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, guys, the professor in that last outing against the Bulls was tremendous. He scored an incredible number of points and got there the usual way. An impressive barrage of 3-pointers. When you look at the stat sheet, he was mind-blowing. It's hard to imagine he can follow it up tonight with that same level of production. Kevin, we'll see.
Excellent, David. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
And that's what every player has control of, his level of activity. It allows you to impact the game even if the shot isn't falling.
Back to Erickson. Good, and the assist goes to Jordan.
That's how you set the table, and everybody gets to eat.
There's Williamson with the 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those 3-point attempts.
Jordan against Williamson. Pass to Jordan. Fires for 3. It's rebounded by Poole. Warriors shooting has been wild. 76%. That's just unbelievable. Sinks the triple.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Jordan with the ball. He has 6. Right side Durant. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Kuminga's got 4 rebounds in this game. Fouled on the shot, picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
An uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times.
Greg, you look at a player putting up big numbers on a losing team. How do you determine if those are quality numbers, so to speak?
You know, Kevin, it's a great question because somebody's going to put up points or collect rebounds or get assists. So, you know, you look at efficiency, you look at effort, and there's no doubt that you can have winning players on losing teams.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
San Antonio again missing. And it's the Warriors' ball. Here's Williamson. Erickson with the rebound. The Spurs have gone 6 of 13 so far from the field here in the second quarter. Jordan with it. Out defended by Williamson. Jeremic. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. We talk about players. Steve, we talk about coaches and GMs, but not too much about owners and their effect on the game and the organization.
Kevin, the owners for me are A1. It starts from the top. They're the ones who hire the team president, GMs, and coaches. And certainly, there's some teams who have some great owners.
And so it's Bane with it. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
And bottom line, they found ways to score. Credit the game plan going in. It was right on the money.
They knew that the arena would be rocking. And if they could execute well on the offensive end, they knew they could quiet down this hostile crowd.
For San Antonio, they've hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one. He's perfect from the line this time.
And just a much better job of attacking and getting to the line here in the second quarter. Didn't have a single attempt in the first.
And Williamson gets it to go.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Here's the thing. He's a guy who will go on hot streaks for you over a number of games.
Outside, KD. And a wide open look for Jordan. That's good. And a nice assist from Durant. Jordan's got 9 points.
Beautiful ball movement from Kevin Durant. Easily finding his shooters that are ready to knock him down.
Williamson with the bucket.
They have leaned on him all quarter, and it has worked to perfection.
San Antonio's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Back to Jordan, over Wiggins. Jeremic, and the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
The team is looking to throw out some T-shirts to the louder section.
Both teams will make substitutions. So it's the Golden State Warriors up by 33 points as the buzzer sounds. A huge lead for them. And with as many three-pointers as they've drained, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. We come back right after this.
Spurs fans, let's get.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. What a game we're seeing from the professor.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
They're asking a lot of him, shouldering the load in a number of areas. You just hope he has enough left at the end.
Setting the floor for the Warriors. They've got Jordan Poole, Jonathan Kuminga out there with Andrew Wiggins. Then there's Williamson. And it's Potter in at the 5 down low. It's Jordan on the wing. Jordan with another miss.
Everything worked except for the outcome. You want him to shoot that every time.
It's good.
And flashing some real toughness inside. Wiggins can finish plays that others simply can't.
The Spurs shooting the ball at 42%. KD dishes to Jordan. Bane drawing the double team. Durant, right, trying to break free. The shot off that time. The Warriors shooting just phenomenal here tonight. 73% from the field.
And never say never, but we might never see another player who combines the length and guard skills of Kevin Durant. He's a player who completely breaks the mold.
Now, here's Jordan. He's got 11. The pass to Bane. Spurs working the ball around now. Right outside. Just 5 to shoot. From deep, Jordan. Again, the miss by the Spurs. And when you think about Durant's singularity as a player, Steve Kerr said he's more gifted than Michael Jordan. Grace, what do you think of that?
Well, Steve's had a first-hand view coaching KD and playing alongside Jordan. He didn't say greater, but more gifted. Yeah, I think it's a conversation.
Bane passes to KD. Will it go? Got a piece of it. And they hit it back. And he gets it back. No luck, they battled on the glass, but couldn't knock it down. Golden State's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Here's Wiggins, and there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
Krul with the steal. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
And what a great start to the second half. They've hit everything they've looked at thus far.
And the professor picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Jordan. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
And the shot goes in.
And sinking that one, he ends a 14-0 run by Golden State.
And stolen by Wright. And he converts the layup.
I mean, that's a good job working the ball inside and getting a quality shot.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And even down big, the effort and energy is still there to try and make a comeback.
Comes up empty down low. And so it's Williamson with it. He brings it up for Golden State. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Here's Kuminga, and he banks in the layup. Kuminga's got 16 points.
He's not looking at the score. He's staying focused, and he's staying active.
There's 2 things they rely on him for: being competitive and bringing energy.
Bane passes to Jordan. Makes it off the glass. And that's 13 points for Jordan.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
And that one's good. Wiggins.
And this is why Wiggins has become an efficient scorer, doing a much better job with his shot quality, and loves now to attack inside.
Bane looking around. And Wright kicks to Bane. On the wing, Jordan finds himself wide open and drills it. 15 points for Jordan. The Warriors have gone 9 of 10 on their attempts in the third quarter. That is 90% from the field. What a roll they're on. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Kevin Durant learned an important lesson at age 11. His dad cooked him one-on-one, dunking on him and talking trash. Durant started crying and he locked himself in his room, but he came to realize, what am I so mad at? It's good to be passionate, but channel it. Once you're off the court, leave it and go back to being you. Kevin?
Great advice. David, thanks.
He's been a big factor in their offense tonight, making shot after shot.
And the professor picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Spurs making a switch here. McLaughlin's checked in.
Out of the floor for your Spurs, Jordan McLaughlin.
So it's the Spurs now.
Just been really inefficient. 5 turnovers. You know, it's as if he's playing for the other team. Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
And that's a block right there. He swats that ball away with some energy.
Yeah, sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Here's Potter. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
Down the stretch, this is when they need him the most, and he is delivering.
Here's McLaughlin.
And here's that intense defensive look.
Outside, Bane. Pass to Wright. Here's McLaughlin. Jeremic. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You You know he liked that one back.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive stop.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
And another steal for him. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing as well at the defensive end.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
They are dominating the paint in this one. Consistent work inside throughout the game.
And another thing, guys, they've dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
Dixon's checked in for the Spurs. Passes it to Wright. Back to Bain. Pass to Dixon. 6 on the shot clock. McLaughlin, no good.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
All you see is a lot of frustration. Someone needs to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
And the Spurs with possession here. Outside, Bain. Poole against Wright. Clock at 6 to stop the drought. And it's Williamson with the rebound.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
From the line, and good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
San Antonio with the ball. Outside, Bain. Now the pass to Wright. Pass to McLaughlin. Shot clock at 6. Another shot. And he sinks the layup. He's got 20.
Hitting only 1 of 5 this quarter. He's in a little bit of a slump, but it looks like he's trying to shoot his way out of it.
And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. The Warriors shoot their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Johnson, he's checked in for Wright. Christian Woods checked in for the Warriors. Dennis Schroeder comes in for Poole.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Johnson surveying the floor. Misses the 3. And so it's Williamson who brings up the ball for the Golden State Warriors. Golden State moving the ball around. And Kuminga gets it to go. Kuminga's got 20 points.
He's been locked in all night, and he's taking good shots.
Spurs shooting terrible so far in the second half, down around 26%. Bain against Schroeder. Pass to Johnson. Here's the 3. Christian Wood grabs the rebound. Wood's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Kuminga, and Kuminga throws it down.
And ever since halftime, they've played precision basketball offensively.
You know, the coach has had something to say about that. No question, they've settled in and executed brilliantly.
Second chance shot, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. The Spurs have been perfect so far from the free throw line, 6 for 6. His first chance at the line here.
And examining his numbers this season, we can see that he's been an exceptional free throw shooter, right around 85.
That free throw good from Kuminga. Here's Jordan. He's got 15. Pass to Patrick. At the elbow, it's Bain. Outside, Jordan. Jeremic. San Antonio getting another chance here.
controlling the defensive glass has been a problem here tonight.
Golden State's gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. Shooter kicks to Williamson. The quick look, no good that time. Spurs shooting a lackluster 38% for the game, struggling so far. To the middle, Jeremic drops in the layup for 2. 24 points for him.
Efficient performance from him. Not the case for everyone else on his team.
2 minutes
Williamson
remaining in the
outside.
quarter. 2
On
minutes.
deep. Rebounded by the Spurs. There's 1:54 left in the third. They get it again. Here's Wood. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play.
It's been their Achilles heel defensively. They just have not been able to control that backboard.
Another one goes. Incredible. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
The Warriors have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9.
Tough. He's just so hard to keep off the foul line when he pushes the action. I love his activity here in the second half.
Down low. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
Taking things into his own hands this quarter, trying to keep his team afloat.
Jordan against Williamson. A shot missing. And San Antonio will go the other way with it. Here's Patrick. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one goes on Wood. The Spurs have been at their finest 4 at the free throw line tonight. 8 attempts, 8 makes. That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Here's Kuminga. And again, another assist.
Another possession, another assist.
You know, Greg, he's sharing the ball well, hitting his guys in their spots. Back to Jordan. And it's Williamson with the rebound. Williamson's got 4 rebounds in this game. The 17-footer. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Here's Jordan. Jeremic. And it's good for 2. 30 points in the game.
Effort play, pursuing the basketball. Love how he puts in the work.
Wood kicks to Williamson. Lets the 3 fly. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Big time shot to beat the buzzer there. My goodness.
He had to rush that one a little, but terrific stroke from range.
And already have been decided. The Warriors on top, opening up a huge gap. And we'll get going after this from AT&T Center. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. So with Durant sitting on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. We've got Erickson, and it's Patrick in at the 4.
His team hasn't picked up the slack, but he's doing everything he can do to win this game for them.
And so it's Williamson who brings up the ball for the Warriors. And Lamb slams it home.
Oh, fellas, that was a vicious 2-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. The Spurs shooting 40% from the field. To the paint. Hangs in the air. Offensive rebound.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
For some reason, blocking out has become a lost art, and that's the result you'll get.
Another possession, another assist. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
Just doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Now, Connaughton. And there's the pass to Patrick. Over Lamb. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Kuminga's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. He kicks to Williamson. Launches it. Another three for Golden State.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Patrick, covered by Lamb. Patrick. The Warriors pull it in.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take. And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Spurs have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. To the middle, Jeremic, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Nice job. Those passes have to be right on the money around the painted area.
And Coffee gets it to go.
Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
For San Antonio, they've gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Out to the right wing. Passes it to Patrick. Here's McLaughlin. Covered by Williamson. 6 on the shot clock. And the shot is good. McLaughlin's got his first 2 points.
They are just killing them on the interior.
And another great look at the 2K drive. And there's the bucket from Kuminga.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Expanding upon this lead, trying to close it out. He's really stepped up.
Here's Patrick. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Kuminga's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Coffee passes to Kuminga. Some nice passing by Golden State. And another assist for him.
25 assists. What an unselfish performance.
He has been a sensational playmaker. The Spurs have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Here's Patrick, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
Oh, and this is some serious showmanship. Loving that tomahawk right there.
Greg, he came with force, and that's not just about getting 2 points. That was sending, I think, a message. Baseline jumper. That shot off the mark. Golden State's gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the fourth. Williamson looking it over. Cans it from downtown.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
For San Antonio, they've gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. Pass to Erickson. Here's McLaughlin, covered by Williamson. Pass to McLaughlin. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Outside, Lamb. The pass to Williamson. From deep three-point range. Rebound, San Antonio. Knocked away. And here's Erickson. Count it.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Williamson, and 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Well, Greg, analysts evaluate player performances on the floor, and sometimes we've seen the players fire back. They're not happy with the criticism.
You know, it's a risk you take, but if you treat everyone with kid gloves, you're really not doing your job. The audience expects a level of honesty, and quite frankly, players don't mind you criticizing their game. It's when those critiques become personal.
Passes it to McLaughlin. And it's Williamson with the rebound.
And another miss. Ooh, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. He can't get that one. The Spurs have gone 6 of 13, so just above 46% on their field goal attempts here in the quarter. Inside, here's Connaughton and the powerful one-handed slam.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. And good, he hits it again. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
For San Antonio, they've gone through the fourth quarter shooting 50%, 7 of 14. And a miss there on the triple. Golden State's gone 4-6 from beyond the arc in the fourth quarter so far. Williamson from long range buries the long-range jumper. Williamson's got 13 points now in the quarter.
Dominating when it matters most. Give him the ball and get out of the way.
Here's McLaughlin, covered by Williamson. Well, Greg, we're seeing high schoolers now making 6 figures to play basketball. I bet you wouldn't have minded that in your time, would you?
I tell you what, it beats delivering the newspaper, right? It's still fresh and developing, but a lot of different opportunities are emerging.
Personal foul. First
And the first one at the line is good.
at the line for San Antonio.
Both good from the line that time. The Warriors shooting has been sensational, 75% for the game. The 11-footer, that's good on the jump shot.
Perfect play to run there to get a clean look.
San Antonio's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Pass to Connaughton. Here's Forrest. Pass to McLaughlin. 5 to shoot. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Misses from short range.
Hard to catch up when you can't hit shots. This is a quarter he liked to forget.
Williamson outside. Here's Wood. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
They built up this huge lead with great play at both ends. They're going to love watching film tomorrow.
Connaughton with it. Here's Forrest. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Forrest has got his first points of the night.
Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
And no good. And San Antonio will go the other way with it. Now here's Connaughton. Up top, Erickson. Here's McLaughlin. Erickson with it. Now Green defending. Here's McLaughlin. Hits it from three-point range.
Defensively, a breakdown along the perimeter. Just too slow to rotate.
Right wing. Here's Wood. He drains the turnaround jump shot.
Right now, he's being too passive and not looking for his shot enough. He needs to be more aggressive and get more shots up because he's shooting well.
San Antonio's gotten just 1 of 4 three-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. There's the pass to Connaughton. And here is Rodriguez. Connaughton passes to Forrest. Spurs passing it around. They grab their own miss. Erickson. And he uses the glass on the layup. Erickson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Hustle points count just like any others. That's a great play.
Yep, that one goes.
That's just good basketball. Can't ask for a better look.
Here's McLaughlin. Steve, we know lots of front offices build teams purely around player skills and statistical lines. So that being said, just how important is chemistry on the court and that cohesion?
It's a must. You can achieve a lot with chemistry. Building a beautiful culture, those are the teams that win championships.
And San Antonio shooting about 45% from the floor in the fourth. Passes to Connaughton. Here's McLaughlin. Covered by Williamson. Chalk up 2 there.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
Pass to Coffey. Back to Williamson. A rebound by the Spurs. 1:44 left in the game. And the professor picks up the foul. That's his 4th foul of the contest. Johnson, he's checked in for San Antonio. And Golden State also making a change. Carter's checked in. Here's McLaughlin. Great D that time from Green. And so it's Williamson with it. He brings it up for the Warriors.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Warriors.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought. An all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that. And man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And for the year now, they'll be tallying their 16th win.
And as we get set to put this one to bed, a one-sided season series thus far. They've won 2 straight.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for the professor.
Boy, it was amazing the level of chaos he caused. Challenging ball handlers, getting into passing lanes, racking up a number of steals that helped demoralize his opponent.
And so it's San Antonio with it. McLaughlin, the pass to Connaughton. Rodriguez left side. Over Green. The shot by Rodriguez, no good. Williamson outside. And there's Green on the assist by Williamson.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
It's called killer instinct. It's one thing to be close at the end. It's another to finish.
Blackwell, and he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
Yeah, they've sucked the energy out of this arena. Tremendous effort on the road.
And when you're on the road, you can't be tentative coming into a game like this. I thought their aggressive approach was the difference.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Pass to Connaughton to halt the run. Drain for 2 points.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Back to Williamson. Off on that one. So we see the Warriors taking the game here.